Hey folks, Philly Boy J here, back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make soul food style potato salad. Listen, it is the month of June, so we are a few weeks from the start of summer, and you guys know what we do in the summertime. We throw cookouts. So what I'm going to do this month is I'm going to upload 6 salad recipes this month. 6 of my classic salad recipes that I modified and updated. I think you guys are going to love the 2026 version of those recipes. But the first one that I had to do a video showing you guys how to make is potato salad, because potato salad is the king of all salads. It's that one salad that if you don't bring to the family function, people are going to check you about. I don't care if it's for your Aunt Pam's birthday. I don't care if y'all throwing a cookout just for the family reunion that y'all have every year, or just for a little family get together. If they don't see a big bowl of potato salad in that refrigerator, it's going to be a major problem. You have a major problem on your hands, especially when it comes to black folks. We love potato salad. I grew up eating potato salad all times a year, not just in the summer. My grandma and my mother made it every other Sunday for Sunday dinner. We had it all times of year. That's how much my family loved it. So if you're looking for a delicious, easy, simple, soul food style potato salad recipe, look no further, because this is the one for you. Okay? But you are going to have people at the family function asking you, who taught you how to make that potato salad? Because they know you ain't never bring no potato salad this good to the family function. All the cookouts that you've been bringing potato salad to over the years, it ain't never tasted this good. What you been doing? Who taught you how to make it? Don't tell them that you got this recipe from Philly Boy J. Just say you've been in the kitchen perfecting your cooking skills. Okay? Take all the credit for it. Don't give me no credit for it. All right? Here are the ingredients you are going to need for this soul food style potato salad. You're going to need some water. It's not really an ingredient, is it? But yeah, cool water, red potatoes, an onion. I like to use red, aka purple onions, a red bell pepper, green bell pepper, celery, eggs, mustard, paprika. We're going to be topping the potato salad with this for decoration purposes. Once it's done, my nana ain't play that. She did not like white looking, bland looking potato salad. It had to have some color on it for her to dig in it and eat some of it. Here I have a bunch of seasonings: sweet relish, Miracle Whip. Yes, I use Miracle Whip, and mayo. For the full recipe, visit my website, Philly Boy. Oops, sorry. I was getting ready to say Philly Boy J. Visit my website, PhillyJCooking.com. The recipe is printable, free at no cost to you, and there you will find the full list of ingredients, all the detailed instructions, and any additional information you need to know regarding this delicious, simple, easy to make soul food style potato salad. Let's get it. All right, folks, so what we're going to do first is we're going to boil you the potatoes and the eggs. I like to boil you my potatoes and eggs separately. So first, what we're going to do is get a large size pot. We're going to place it over high heat. We're going to add some cool water. Just enough to cover the potatoes. Let me add the potatoes. Need a little more. We're going to cover the potatoes with a lid, leaving a crack on the side. And we're going to let them go until they're fork tender. Okay? Now we're going to get a medium sized pot. Place it over high heat. Going to add some water. And we're going to add the eggs once it comes to a boil. Alrighty, folks, so we're going to add the eggs now to the boiling water. Looked like one cracked a little bit. Oops. Oopsie, oopsie. And we're going to cover them with a lid, leave a little crack on the side. You don't really have to cover them with a lid, but I do. And we're going to let them go for about 10-15 minutes. Now, I don't usually do this. Usually I already have my vegetables chopped and prepared before I start the video. But I'm going to be nice today, and I'm going to show you guys how I chop my bell peppers, my onions, and my celery. Okay? So I'm going to chop the end of the onion, remove the skin. Chop it like that. We only want to be using a small amount of onions, but I want to make sure that my vegetables are really tiny, because one thing that I don't like doing when I'm eating potato salad is biting into big chunks of vegetables, especially onions. I don't add a lot of onions to my potato salad. It's for flavor. You gotta have onions in potato salad. But you don't want to add too many because onions are really strong. That's why I like to use a purple onion, or AKA red onion, because it's neutral. It's not really strong. That's why I'm not crying right now. The celery. What I like to do with the celery is slice it lengthwise 3 to 4 times. And then I chop it, I guess this is widthwise, I don't know. It's a really small pieces like this. You guys can use a bigger knife. I like to work with small knives because, as I told you guys before, I'm scared of knives. So I cut myself really badly as a kid one time with one, and that traumatized me. But it is better to use a large chef knife to like get them even finer. Last but not least, the peppers. Whenever I'm cutting the pepper, I remove very little of the top. Especially when I'm making like stuffed bell peppers. That recipe will be coming soon. It's an old recipe that I'm going to re-upload. And then I just slice off a piece of the side. I don't got to worry about the glands because I'm not using a lot. Remove the head. Slice off just a little bit of the side. And I just slice it lengthwise. I always go the long way lengthwise. I could be saying it the wrong way, guys. Turn it and then dice it like this to really small pieces. Alright, y'all, so now we're going to remove the eggs. I think they're about done. And we're going to sit them aside in some cold water and give them time to chill. And we're going to continue to let the potatoes boil because they're not done yet. And once they chill, we will crack and remove the shell. Alright, y'all, so now what we're going to do is we're going to focus on our eggs. Crack and peel. Alright, so after I crack the shell and remove it, I make sure that I get all of the shells off. Sometimes it'll be little pieces of shells that stick to the eggs. What we're going to do is slice them in half. We're going to remove the yolks. I don't know about you guys, but I do add the yolks to the salad. And with the egg yolks, we're just going to mash them up. By the way, y'all, my counter is extremely clean. Okay. Just not using a cutting board because I don't have it here at the moment. It's at my old apartment. And I don't even have any plates here. That's how important it was for me to get this video out to you guys. Alright, y'all, so let's check the potatoes. Let's see if they are fork tender. That basically means when you can stick a fork or knife into them and it comes out easily. Yep. So we're going to cut the fire off. We're going to drain the hot water and we're going to sit them in a bowl of cool water so that they can chill. All right. We're going to remove the skin. You can peel it right on off. Like that. And you're just going to slice them in half. Flip them over. Slice them in half again. Okay. And then chop them widthwise into medium-sized squares. What we're going to do first is we're going to add our chopped potatoes to a big serving bowl. We're going to add our seasonings. Our chopped vegetables. And our chopped eggs. And we're going to fold everything in. We're going to add the sweet relish. And the mustard. Some people like to add a lot of mustard. I don't. The mustard gives it color and flavor, but you don't want to add too much. And we're going to fold everything in. Don't stir, fold. There is a difference. All right, so you always have an ugly egg, right? This is the one that kind of cracked as soon as we put the eggs in the pot. But we're going to make it work. We're going to slice it up and sit it on top of the potato salad. And last but not least, we're going to get our paprika and we're going to sprinkle it over the potato salad like that. Not too much. You don't want it to be red, but Want to lightly sprinkle it over the potato salad. Last but not least, what you're going to do is cover it with some plastic wrap and store it in the refrigerator so it chills and get nice and cool. And I recommend making this the day before or at least 8 hours before an event or, like, you know, cookout or whatever. Here you go, potato salad.